The Congress released its second list of 43 candidates for the 25th November Rajasthan Assembly elections, fielding 35 sitting MLAs, including 15 state ministers and former Chief Secretary Niranjan Arya. The list also contains the names of 5 MLAs who won in the 2018 Assembly elections, as well as independents and supported the Congress government, the independents who supported the Congress government during their political crisis back in 2020. Now, 3 women ministers, Shakuntala Rawat, Naseem, Akhtar, Insaf and Sushila Dudi are also in the list. Former Chief Secretary Niranjan Arya has been fielded from the Sojat seat, and most are former congressmen. Independent MLAs, as I mentioned, who supported the Gehlot government from outside have gotten tickets. 2 ministers who raised the banner of revolt with former Deputy Chief Minister Sachin Pilot during the political crisis also found their names in the list. Harsha Kumari Singh gets us the details.
Congress has announced a list of 43 candidates this time around, and last time it had announced 33. So that's about 76 candidates out of 200. The BJP has announced so far 124. The Congress list is again, safe list. No controversies here. In fact, 15 sitting ministers have been repeated. 15 ministers have got a ticket again. 5 independent MLAs. Now, this is very, very interesting. 5 independent MLAs who were supporting the Congress government, the Gehlot government from outside, have been given Congress tickets. A Chief Secretary, who has been a Chief Secretary in the Gehlot government, Niranjan Arya, has also been given a ticket. This is probably the first time a Chief Secretary, IAS Administrative Officer, will fight an election from a Congress ticket from a government in which he was the Chief Secretary. So very, very interesting. Sort of ticket there going to Niranjan Arya. It's going to be important seeing what is going to, have a ex-bureaucrat fight an election. Also, if you look at this, the 15 ministers who've been repeated, the omissions are also important. Shanti Dhariwal, considered very close to the Chief Minister, UDH Minister, his name is not there. In fact, his name is pending. Now, we are given to understand that his name was definitely there in the first list, but there were objections by the High Command. The Congress High Command had objected to Shanti Dhariwal and Mahesh Joshi. Remember, they are the people who the Congress was upset with, because apparently when the Congress had planned that Ashok Gehlot should become the Congress president and leave the field clear here in Rajasthan for Sachin Pilot, then the MLAs who had gathered, they gathered at Shanti Dhariwal's residence. And who called them there? Apparently Mahesh Joshi was instrumental in making several telephone calls and gathering the MLAs there. So obviously the High Command has not taken too kindly to that, though Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot both said they have no objections to either camp getting tickets. Forgive and forget is what Ashok Gehlot said. Let's move ahead. But clearly these 2 people have not been given tickets, and Mahesh Joshi, interestingly, because everybody in Jaipur has more or less been repeated. Everybody has got a ticket, but Mahesh Joshi, minister, PhD minister, considered close to Ashok Gehlot, not given a space in this list either. What else is interesting about the Congress's list? Well, it's a very safe list, and as the Chief Minister himself has said, he had unofficial tea, off-record tea with journalists today, and he said actually there that, if there are no viable candidates, if there are no viable alternatives, then it's better to just repeat and go ahead with, the ones who are already sitting MLAs and ministers. So that's it. The no surprises. Second list of Congress, 76 safe bets so far. Let's see what the other lists are going to come up with.